9 most valuable car brands in the world. Today you'll learn how Volkswagen managed to own almost all the luxury car brands like Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, and many other. Also why Tesla broke into the top most valuable car brands from nowhere, and it's almost out due to the uprising of the BYD. These and many more, coming up. Chevy, the brand that practically invented the term muscle car. They've been around longer than your grandpa's toupee, building reliable rides for the everyman and woman since, well, forever. Think about it. They've got trucks that can haul anything from a mountain of firewood to your entire overenthusiastic soccer team. And let's not forget their iconic sports cars, the Corvette. This beautiful beast has been turning heads and eating up asphalt since World War II. It's basically a time machine that takes you straight to cool town. No plutonium required. But Chevy's not all about horsepower and shiny exteriors. They've also carved a niche for themselves in the world of affordable, dependable cars. You know, the kind that get you from point A to point B without complaining too much. They're like the trusty genes of the automotive world. Always comfortable, always there for you, and never judge you for that questionable fast food run. So yeah, Chevy's a true American original. They've got muscle, they've got moxie, and they've got a place in the hearts and driveways of millions. Just don't get caught in a street race with one. Unless you're packing some serious heat under your hood, of course. 9th rank. Buckle up. We can't talk about rising stars in the car world without mentioning BYD. This Chinese automaker is like a walk on high heat. Things are sizzling fast. They're leading the charge in electric vehicles, pun intended, and their innovative approach is making even Tesla take notice. BYD isn't just about shoving electric motors into old gas guzzlers. They're developing their own cutting-edge battery technology, making their EVs efficient and, dare we say, exciting. Plus, they're not afraid to experiment with design. Their cars look like they came straight out of a futuristic sci-fi flick, which is a nice change from the usual boxy sedans clogging up the roads. Here's the thing about BYD. They're not just building cars, they're building a transportation ecosystem. They're involved in everything from electric buses to solar panels, basically turning your whole commute into a green dream. So, the next time you see a sleek, futuristic-looking car zipping silently by, don't be surprised if it's a BYD. They're the underdog with a mean right hook, and they're definitely here to stay. Just be careful not to get hypnotized by those fancy holographic taillights. Safety first, friends? 8th rank. This name might have you scratching your head and wondering, wait, what is Stellantis? Well, buckle up, because this car giant is like a delicious international buffet. It's a fusion of flavors that somehow works incredibly well. Stellantis is the brainchild of a massive merger between Fiat Chrysler, the folks behind iconic American brands like Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler, and Peugeot, known for their stylish French rides like Peugeot and Citroën. Imagine a world where muscle cars cruise alongside quirky hatchbacks, all under one roof. That's the beauty of Stellantis. It's a melting pot of automotive expertise. Think about it this way. If you need a car that can handle a zombie apocalypse, because, let's face it, have you seen gas prices lately? You can grab a Jeep Wrangler from Stellantis. But if you're feeling a little more sophisticated and want to navigate the city streets in style, a Peugeot might be your jam. The best part? Stellantis benefits from this global reach. They can tap into different markets and preferences, giving them a serious edge. It's like having a superpower that lets you build cars that appeal to everyone, from off-road enthusiasts to city slickers. So next time you see a commercial with a montage featuring rugged trucks, sporty sedans, and maybe even a tiny, adorable Fiat 500, you'll know it's the handiwork of Stellantis. They're proof that sometimes the best things in life come from unexpected combinations. Just like that peanut butter and pickle sandwich you secretly enjoy, we won't judge. 7th rank. BMW, the brand that practically invented the phrase German engineering. These guys are like the chefs of the car world. They take precision, performance, and a whole lot of luxury and whip up some seriously drool-worthy machines. For many car enthusiasts, owning a BMW is a lifelong dream. It's like strapping yourself into a rocket ship disguised as a sleek sedan. These cars handle like a dream, hug corners like a lovesick koala, and come packed with enough technology to make James Bond jealous, though hopefully without the self-destructing features. But let's be honest, BMWs aren't exactly known for their practicality. They can be a bit on the pricey side, and good luck fitting your whole family and their luggage in the back, unless you're planning a minimalist road trip with only protein bars and a change of socks. However, there's no denying the sheer driving pleasure a BMW offers. Hitting the open road in one of these beauties is like starring in your own high-octane action movie. Just be prepared for the inevitable moment you get stuck in rush hour traffic, surrounded by minivans and beat-up pickup trucks. That's when the dream car fantasy can morph into a slightly less glamorous reality of impatiently tapping your expensive leather steering wheel. But hey, that's the price you pay for automotive excellence, right? Besides, even James Bond gets stuck in traffic sometimes, although in a much cooler Aston Martin. So, if you're looking for a car that combines luxury, performance, and the potential for a minor existential crisis during rush hour, then a BMW might be the perfect fit for you. 6th rank. Honda. The name conjures up images of dependable sedans, fuel-efficient hatchbacks, and minivans that could double as mobile fortresses for soccer teams. They're the khaki pants of the car world, reliable, comfortable, and maybe just a tad beige. But don't let the beige fool you. Honda packs a serious punch when it comes to innovation and engineering. They were one of the first automakers to embrace hybrid technology, and their engines are renowned for lasting longer than your grandpa's favorite pair of socks. Think about it. When you picture a Honda owner, who comes to mind? Probably someone sensible, someone who values practicality over pizzazz. They're the kind of folks who plan their road trips down to the last gas station stop and pack a mini emergency kit, just in case. Sure, Hondas might not be the flashiest cars on the road. They won't win any awards for head-turning designs, unless you count the sheer surprise of seeing a minivan with a spoiler. But what they lack in glitz, they make up for in sheer reliability. They're the cars that get you from point A to point B, and maybe even C and D, without ever complaining, unlike your backseat passengers after a long road trip. So, next time you see a Honda cruising down the road, don't underestimate it. It might be a beige fortress of practicality, but it's a fortress that will get you where you need to go, safely and efficiently. And hey, who knows, maybe they've got a hidden stash of snacks and a first aid kit in the back. Perfect for those unexpected adventures. 5th rank. Volkswagen. The name itself is a paradox. It translates to people's car, conjuring images of affordable utilitarian vehicles. Yet the Volkswagen Group has transformed into a luxury car powerhouse, owning some of the most prestigious brands on the planet. Like your average Joe waltzing into a high-end jewelry store and emerging with a Bugatti necklace, because hey, you only live once, right? So how did this happen? Back in the day, VW was all about making reliable, practical cars for everyday people. Think Beetles buzzing around town, not multi-million-dollar Lamborghinis roaring down the Autobahn. But over the years, VW got ambitious. They started acquiring other car companies, kind of like a Pokemon trainer catching rare creatures. Gotta catch 'em all. First, they snagged Audi, a brand known for its sleek sedans and sporty coupes. Then they added Porsche to the collection, the undisputed king of German performance. Bentley, the epitome of British luxury, joined the party next. It was like VW was on a shopping spree with a bottomless credit card. Bugatti, Lamborghini, Ducati, motorcycles. The list just kept growing. But why the acquisitions? Someone might ask. I too did the same in my head. There are a few reasons for VW's car company collection. 1. It gives them a wider range of vehicles to cater to different markets. They've got something for everyone, from budget-friendly hatchbacks to cars that cost more than a small house. 2. It allows them to share technology and resources between brands. Think of it like a knowledge pool. What one brand learns, the others can benefit from. It's car company synergy at its finest. Of course, it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Managing such a diverse group of brands can be tricky, and VW has faced its fair share of challenges. But they're still a major player in the industry, constantly innovating and pushing boundaries. Another question that might arise is that, will they add another luxury brand to their collection next? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the Volkswagen Group is a force to be reckoned with in the automotive world. Just don't be surprised if you see a minivan with a Bugatti spoiler parked next to it someday. That's just VW. Keeping things interesting. 4th rank. Halfway through the list, and things are heating up. To keep up the pace, subscribe, and maybe one day your car brand will be the next on this list. Alright, so far we've seen some legendary names, but who cracks the top 3? Before we reveal them, let's take a quick poll in the comments section. What brand do you think will be ranked number 1? Daimler. Just saying the name makes you picture sleek sedans gliding down the Autobahn, their occupants sipping champagne and conducting million-dollar deals on Bluetooth. It's the Mercedes-Benz, the automotive equivalent of a private jet, a symbol of ultimate luxury, performance, and, let's be honest, a hefty dose of status. Owning a Mercedes is like wearing a designer suit woven from unicorn fur. It screams success and turns heads faster than a toddler spotting an ice cream truck. It's the car you pull up to a fancy restaurant valet and barely flinch at the parking price, because details like that are for the commoners driving Toyotas. Am I right? But Daimler isn't all about chrome and caviar dreams. These German giants are also at the forefront of technological innovation. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of efficiency, safety, and even self-driving cars, because who needs the stress of rush hour traffic when you can be chauffeured by a robot programmed for ultimate chill? Here's the thing, though. While a Mercedes is undeniably luxurious, it can also be a bit on the intense side. The dashboard resembles the control center of a spaceship, with more buttons and dials than a pilot's console. Learning to navigate it all might require a degree in advanced German engineering, or at least a very patient teenager to explain all those settings. And let's not forget the pressure of parallel parking this beauty. It's like trying to thread a needle while wearing oven mitts. One wrong move and you've got a curved rim that would make even the Kardashians shed a tear, because a scratched Mercedes is a fashion faux pas of the highest order. So, is a Daimler a practical choice for everyone? Probably not. But if you're looking to turn heads, experience the thrill of cutting-edge technology, and maybe impress your in-laws, who will definitely be asking about your work in tech, then a Mercedes might be your perfect match. Just be prepared to invest some serious time mastering the dashboard controls. You might become a tech whiz before you become a master conversationalist, because who needs small talk when you've got a self-driving supercomputer on wheels, right? Third rank, Tesla. The name that sparks conversations about electric dreams, self-driving adventures, and the occasional billionaire launching a car into space. Yes, we're looking at you, Elon. Tesla's not just a car company. It's a tech powerhouse disguised as a sleek electric machine. They're the frontrunners in the electric car revolution, leading the charge, pun intended, towards a greener future. Think about it. Owning a Tesla is like strapping yourself into a spaceship designed by Tony Stark himself. It's got the futuristic looks, the mind-blowing acceleration, and enough tech to make your smartphone jealous. But Tesla's not all about flash and glam. Elon Musk, their visionary leader, is on a mission to make electric cars mainstream. He's like a real-life superhero, but instead of fighting aliens, he's battling climate change with zero-emission vehicles. Here's the thing, though. Teslas can be a bit on the pricey side. They're like the designer handbags of the car world. Everyone wants one, but not everyone's wallet can handle the splurge. Plus, the whole self-driving technology is still under development. Imagine cruising down the highway, basking in the sun, because hey, you're not technically driving, only to have your car misinterpret a rogue squirrel as a roadblock and slam on the brakes. Cue the surprised shrieks from your passengers. So, is a Tesla a practical choice for everyone? Not quite yet. But if you're an early adopter with a passion for innovation and the funds to match, then a Tesla might be your perfect ride. Just be prepared to explain the whole self-driving thing to your grandma, who will likely offer sage advice about the importance of keeping your hands on the wheel, and let's be honest, she's probably not wrong. Second rank, Toyota. That's right, the king of reliability, the master of the beige interior, the car your grandpa swears by. Toyota reigns supreme. But before you hit the snooze button thinking boring, let's delve into why this seemingly unassuming brand sits on the automotive throne. Toyota's story is one of steady growth and unwavering commitment to quality. They started out in 1937, building humble trucks back when car phones were the stuff of science fiction. Fast forward to today, and they're a global powerhouse, churning out everything from fuel-efficient hybrids like the Prius to iconic SUVs like the Land Cruiser. Think about it. Toyota is a name everyone recognizes, from your car-obsessed nephew to your tech-averse grandma. They've built a reputation for reliability that's practically legendary. Owning a Toyota is like wearing a pair of comfy jeans. You know it'll get you where you need to go. No fuss, no drama. Now, don't let the beige interiors fool you. Toyota's not stuck in the past. They're constantly innovating, developing cutting-edge technology like hydrogen fuel cell vehicles and investing heavily in autonomous driving. They're like a wise old mentor in the car world, reliable and experienced, but with a keen eye on the future. Toyota's got a presence in practically every corner of the globe. They understand different markets and cater to diverse needs. They're like automotive chameleons, blending and yet standing out with their reliable excellence. Toyota, the most valuable car brand in the world, may not have the flash of a Ferrari or the tech wizardry of a Tesla, but they've carved a niche for themselves as the ultimate symbol of reliability, innovation, and global recognition. The next time you see a Camry or a Corolla cruising down the road, remember, you're witnessing automotive royalty, even if it is wrapped in a beige package. First rank.